Welcome back to some more One Piece. Today, we're moving away from Kobe, and while we're enjoying the sweet songs of a whale, we'll be discussing a little bit about pudding. This is a deck I've had for a little bit. I've even done a video on it. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do any like live testing when we first did it. Well, it has changed, as you can see here. We have some major changes. Some newer cards since last time. What else? But I think it's mostly, I mean, the strategy is the same. Which the strategy for pudding, if you're not aware, is to, go first ideally, then just hit your opponent to get your first piece of ramp, take your first hit life, then send out a Katakuri to flip your second life that was flipped back down, swing again to ramp again, and then drop Big Mom. That's essentially the play pattern. Your goal is to just, turbo to Big Mom. Usually by turn 4, I believe, is when you get to play her out, which is like a turn or two early if you're going first. If you're going second, it gets a little weirder. I think the numbers don't line up as cleanly. But regardless, I mean, the strategy is still the same regardless of if you're going first or second. It's just whether your opponent likes to go first or second. Other than that, we also have a little subplot. Well, our first subplot is Katakuri. This is the 2-drop Katakuri, the kid Katakuri, who will, on a 10 dawn turn, will ideally play out 2 of these blocker Katakuris, these are relatively new. So that's sort of the goal. If you don't have your Big Mom in hand, you want to try to drop 2 of these if you can. I mean, I only have it at 2 because it's not really the main thing I want to focus on. But ideally, I want to focus on getting Lin down and obviously getting these dummies out as well. So this is probably where we're going to need a little more explaining of what's going on, because this is sort of a strategy that's, 1, very old, and 2, hasn't been messed with since these cards came out. So these 2 right here, our 2 homies here, is Prometheus and Zeus. They came out in starter deck 7, which I believe that was the mono yellow Big Mom deck. So this is from set 1. As obviously disclaimers, this deck is going to get rotated out. So this is purely just for fun, just to be silly. While set 1 is still available and legal to play in the standard set, you can play this combo. You can play this deck easily. I don't remember exactly when we're gonna get set 1 rotated out, but I imagine we haven't seen any of these cards get announced for reprints. So we're probably gonna have to say goodbye to our Big Moms. We're gonna have to say goodbye to our little homie package and some other stuff like Pudding, Sanji, and like basically from here to here. Oh, there you go, April. Okay, good. So we still have like another year. How you doing, Moki? Welcome back. Yeah, April of next year. Okay, thank goodness. So you got a little more time to play with this stuff. Other than that, so the homie package, basically, I'm good. That's good. I'm glad. We're gonna be playing Pudding this time around. I don't know if you played Pudding or not, but this is a very fun deck. This is a very silly deck. I decided, I've had this deck for a little while, but I recently saw people trying out the homie package, which is basically Zeus. If you rest Zeus, you can give your Big Mom banish. If you rest Prometheus, you can give your Big Mom double attack. And then if you rest and sacrifice another homie, Hera can give Big Mom restand, can restand Big Mom. So you have like an insane amount of aggression with this 10 drop, honestly. Let's see if I can load up the green cards, because this reminds me of basically Zoro, the 9-drop Zoro. But obviously we have 9-drop Zoro at home, 10-drop Zoro at home, because this is like far better. This is like really janky. It's extremely janky, which is nice because these all have triggers. So you have a very high chance of just getting to play these out for free. Obviously, if you don't get to play out your homie combo, just dropping a 10 bomb is like the second best, or is the best thing you can do in this deck. Along with that, we have our searchers. So we have Sparrow, which on KO lets you look at the top 3, find a Big Mom pirate card, put it into your hand, rest to the bottom of your deck. So this is nice as a secondary ramp. Then we have Charlotte Pudding, of course. This is only here because it's a top 4 searcher. It can look for Big Mom pirates and different Sanjis, so these become searchable with this card. What else? What else? What else? We also have Zeus. Zeus can also be sacrificed to Hera, which is nice. It's also a 2k counter that does remove a 5-drop. Not super relevant anymore because the 5-drops we actually care about are not hittable. Let me see. Where are these idiots? I think I saw them for like, nope, that wasn't it. Where is Sanji Pudding? I'm gonna have to probably type it out. Yeah. Where are you? You dummies. There you are. Yeah. I mean, even though this is a 5-drop, this is 90% of the time a 7-drop in your opponent's deck. All decks like top 4, 1 cost. Yeah, they do. I mean, honestly, I should be playing other ones. Like, I should be playing this one. This is technically gonna last longer in the meta game because it's a set 3 card. It's a top 5 searcher instead of being a top 4 searcher. And then I should also be running what is it? We're gonna no, it's an event. Where is he? It's a 1-drop, I know that. This one. So we're gonna claim the One Piece is another searcher for Big Mom Pirates as well. Yeah, that I was thinking the exact same thing. I do have a backup list if you want to take a quick look. This list I think might be better, but I haven't tested it yet. And it's basically switching out some of the Sanji package and the searcher. So we're playing the purple searcher. We have the Hiyori to manipulate the top of our life. And we have the 8-drop category, the original one. Which this one, in this meta, is not a bad idea. Only because we get to hit things like Beer Luffy with this. We get to hit Sanji and Pudding with this. Luffy Taro, we can also hit with this. So we can, this is probably a better list, but I have not tested it yet. We could test it today. We can do like an A/B test, but I don't think it's gonna be very helpful. But there is a chance this is a better version of the list, but this is the one I have currently built right now. Yeah, of course. I'll be sitting here yapping to myself, so don't worry. Take your time, Oki. But anywho, I've decided to opt out for Sanji. So instead of running an 8-cost category, we're running Sanji, which on play, you can return 1 or more Dawn. Usually we want to return 1 Dawn. This character gains Rush and gets the rest of 6 costs or lower. So ideally we want to rest a blocker and rush into either our opponent's life or into something that they didn't want to hit. So that's the goal of this Sanji. And it's also searchable with our searcher here. As well, we have this Parasparrow, which, you know, can play off our life. So this can trigger, discard a card from our hand and play it. So it's a 3/5, no counter. And when it gets KO'd, we get to search, which is nice. We could replace this potentially with the purple Pudding, but I think this is fine because this is a usable body. As well as, we have this Brulee as well. Let me see, there's my thing is like pooping out on me. Hold on. I need to sort this out. So we'll jump into a couple of games. That's basically the card by card. Let us turn this off. Get a little bit of that bandwidth back. Let's see. Settings. Can we adjust? Music? No, I want music. Okay. The music is at 1 volume. And if you don't like that volume, then so be it. Hold on. Bring it back. Yeah, this definitely needs to be a little louder. I'm going to have to remember to put this back down to 12. Because I would like some audible music in the background. But I would also like my frame rate not to constantly be dropping. So that's a little unfortunate. We won't be able to have custom music, but we will have the simulator music in the background. We'll wait for this thing to decide to jump back to normal. Let's see. Trying to see what I can do to reduce my bandwidth use. I will jump this, I think, over here. I think we will close this. See if that, okay. I think we got some bandwidth back. There we go. Now we can play. It takes a minute. It does take a minute. But it does take a couple of things. Getting things set up. Okay. Now the goal. Let me get back into here. Oh great. The music goes away as soon as you go into here. No. Why don't they have music in here? Oh, that's lame. Anyways, this is the rest of the list, in case you're wondering. Zero cost events, just because we don't run a lot of no counter cards. But the issue is we are searching a bunch, and we're searching for our top end, which usually ends up with us with 5 cards in hand, and like 3 of them being one of these guys, or, you know, one of 3 of these. Other than that, you could drop this for another 2K counter if you're interested. I don't think I will. And you could, I think this is nice, because you can play a Sanji and then follow it up with the Brûlée in case you don't have any of your top end. So we'll give this a shot and see what happens. We're going to do the West. We're not going to be too picky about our opponents. I believe it's this one. We'll do a quick join and we will wait. Oh, that was extremely loud for no reason. Oh my goodness. Why is it so loud? Let's see. We don't have anything, of course. As soon as we decide to stream, we get nothing. So that's fine. So, honestly, this is probably the worst you could expect from this deck. It's a pretty bad hand. Even with the mulligan. It happens. What did you grab? Oh, great. Of course you did. I'll take it. So, we can add a blocker. Because what we really want to do is we want to see what's on the top of our life. Ramp. Okay. And then play out a blocker. And we'll pass it. We'll just have to weather the storm until we get something. Well, that is not our problem. Because we can just drop that. He'll be dropping a Luffy Taro with something else. Probably something I don't like. What could it possibly be? Of course! The man always has it. Let's see. The nice thing is that this is actually like smashable, but we would have to give up our ramp turn to smash it. This is also an issue. This is why the second deck has the card we need. So I think we slow down since we don't even have our top end. Take that, smash that, and then we figure out what else we can do. Alright. The nice thing is now he's at a pretty bad life total. He's gonna rest this, attack in. So 2. I'm not gonna bother saving that, I don't think. Nah. And then we'll take this. All right. So he's basically given us his board on a silver platter, which is not an issue. Unfortunately, I don't know if we're gonna be able to take advantage really of it. 7, 9. You'll have to waste some cards in hand to save that. That's unfortunate. And we will pass. See what he's thinking. Probably not thinking much. Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh man, this sucks. This is basically game. Okay. Yeah, we'll let him have this. This was a really bad start for us. So we'll try again later. Oh, I did. I did. Oh my goodness. There is so much to talk about. So now I understand why you were now I understand why you were freaking out about the, what is it? About the rocks and the dragon conspiracy theory I had. Yeah, I know. The manga spells it out pretty clearly what's going on there with rocks. It was also really cool. We actually got to see rocks, which I'm happy about. It was really good. Oh my goodness. We learned a lot. We learned a lot about Loki, about his family. A whole lot. I mean, I love the backstories. Whenever we do get One Piece backstories, they reveal so much of the world to us. Joseph, we're going second. Give me a minute to, I think I'm gonna keep this since we have our piece of ramp. I'm trying to remember, what else did we learn about? Harold was, I don't want to talk about, Loki is really cool. He has such a sad backstory. He definitely has a backstory worthy of a Straw Hat, which is so good to see. So it makes me hopeful. Maybe there's like a 50-50 chance he'll join the Straw Hats, but I don't know. I've been burned in the past by that, so I don't know how much merit to put. He did. He fucking did. That is wild. I want to know who the admiral that got bodied was. That's what I want to know. Who the heck did this man kill? I really want to know as well. That's so cool. Use card action. Ooh, okay. That's fine. That's some pretty good life cards. It is wild, man. I want to know who. Because I'm trying to think. We know Sengoku. We know Sengoku was a admiral before he became fleet admiral. So whoever he became an admiral with is the one that most likely got laid out. You know what? I like that theory. That's a very fun theory. Yeah, because if he's kid size, yeah, it'll be much easier to, because they would have to get him a whole separate boat. Let's see. 7. We're definitely doing, actually I'm gonna take this one. True. It is so Luffy gets a second chance at life. Let's go. I love that for him. I'm so happy. 6, 7. We're gonna need to probably, what are we gonna use? Because these are all 2Ks, that's our 1K. Actually we can just block. We don't have to think that hard. But I also really like the idea that Loki will have his own little like tugboat or something, like a rubber ducky or some kind of life raft that he gets to just chill in while the Straw Hats are sailing around. That idea to me is very silly. I definitely love it. Do I think he's gonna give up this card? If I attack in, he's gonna reduce my thing anyways, so. Okay. Yeah, I knew he was gonna do that regardless, so it's better that we attacked leader. Make him waste a 2K anyways. Or the owl that will make it looks bigger. Oh my god, I forgot about the owl! He's still kicking! He's still out here, hooting and hollering. We're gonna have to give him a 2K, I think, at this point. That is right, I forgot. No! 6, 7. 3K. Our Sanji, man, we're struggling here. We are having a terrible time. We could, if we save our, yeah, I think I'm gonna. But he will, I see. Yeah. Okay, I can definitely see that we're gonna need to take care of this. Deal with that. Let's see. He'll drop us down to a 4. Give me a second, because I want to make sure this card goes down. You know what? I mean, we're not going to do anything with the rest of our Dawn, I don't think. We might. This is going to be a 5. No. Let's take care of that. So even if he does reduce us, it doesn't matter. And then I think we might. We don't have a reason to play this because we're at 10 Dawn now. I think we'll just end the turn. Let's see. Also, I can see Sunny getting an upgrade in Arc because there are so many. Oh yeah, that's. Oh my gosh, dude, you've been cooking. Frankie said we haven't actually seen what Frankie's even up to, which is crazy to think about. Frankie is out here. Is he gonna play? He doesn't. Is there a Rush Shanks at 9? I think the starter deck had a 9 drop. Was it Rush? I think it's better to be safe than sorry. I don't have. We're gonna have to drop. I'm gonna take it. Okay. 5. So what we're gonna do is 2K counter. Sunny Burger was because he did not have enough Adam ship. Well, really for 8. Yeah, there's really for 8, but this makes a lot more sense. 8. We could get out of it, but we're basically out of cards in hand. I think we take this, and I think well, it's a 10 bomb. Okay, not a bad bottom life. 10 bomb will get us an extra turn. Well, we'll get us an extra hit, but that doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna have an extra turn. We could Sanji Brule to give us some time. Let's see if we can make him waste his leader ability, because that's kind of my goal. Yes, he did. He wasted it. Okay, good. So he won't be able to use that to save these guys, which is fine, because we'll hit the Ben Beckman, but he might have the counter to do something about it. Yeah, this is basically our desperation. All right. And then we just hope and pray that he's too dumb and that he doesn't want to win. But yeah, this is a tough one. This was a tough one for us. I think, do we just give him the win? I think we give him the win. No, make him swing something else at it. There you go. 6, 7, 8. I mean, why not? Go out kicking and screaming and shitting ourselves. There we go. He got it. All right. Let's try something else. But yeah, I can believe, I mean, there's so many wheels turning in Elbaf right now. I forgot Frankie was there. He's the one that showed us the carvings on the Adam tree. And we don't know what he's doing right now. They haven't shown what his reaction is, or what he's cooking up. Last time Frankie was MIA was, I think, Punk Hazard, and he was getting the Sunny and doing something else. We're gonna probably go first. Let's see. Don't have anything I need to see here, so I'm gonna mulligan. That's even less of what I need to see. Yeah, so I'm very hopeful that once Frankie comes back, he's gonna have stuff to do. Like he'll have a plan. And all the stuff, yeah, that still needs to be resolved. We need to know what Brooke is up to, or what, you know, we need to see Brooke's back, sorry, on top of Loki's. I think we're gonna hope and pray that Katakuri is at the top of our life. It is not, but that's fine. Because these two we actually do want to see in our life. Because then we don't have to waste on to play these. It is. I have this deck as well. This is a very fun deck. Against a Blackbeard, though, this is the worst deck to play against a Blackbeard. It has so many good searchers, too. It's such a fun deck. Oh, we didn't get our thing. And he did not hit us. Very sad. So, what I'm thinking is start swinging like a crazy person. Because he doesn't have his rage, or he doesn't have his EGG online yet. He only has Reiju up. I'll just get this out. Get that ready to start fixing our life again. Uh-oh. It's time. What did you reveal? Another one. Of course he would have another one. What are you going to be looking for? That's a good card. I wish we had more cards like this in the other colors and other archetypes. I mean, actually, very tempted to let that go through. Yeah, let's go. Oh, you're gonna regret when I have 10 Dawn. I swear. 5, 6, 7. We can. Oh, he's gonna be really sorry when I drop Big Mom. Let's see. Doesn't have a blocker. I think swing 8. Well, this card's always going to be the issue, but he did show that he had another one basically ready to go. So trying to get rid of this could be an issue. So I might just swing 7 at this. Because as a Reiji player, you kind of want to let this die. You don't really care. If you have a way of bringing it back out, which he does, you don't really care if this thing dies. I don't have 10 Mom. I don't want to reveal my last cards. Okay, good. So he got rid of one of his 2Ks. Okay, so he at least wasted a blocker. I think I don't want these to get hit. I don't mind if this gets hit. Well, with 8 cards at hand. So he got another one ready to go. So 7, 7, 6, 5. He'll probably waste one of his EGGs over here, which is not an issue for us. Or not. Let's make him commit. Come on, you gotta commit. Fine. It really is popping off. It's great. Oh, thank you. I know we're losing our board, but at least we're not losing life. Oh, wow. Thanks for showing up. A little late to the party, I see. That's fun. Let's see. We are definitely at a point where I'm not sure if we're gonna make it out of this one. No card action because we still haven't seen our Big Mom yet. Chances are we have Big Moms here. Let's see. After this game, I think I'll switch over to the other deck because I want to try out the other deck and see if we can get some better games. Because with the 8-drop Katakuri, we could have, you know, dealt with at least one of these. What did you grab? Another one. Of course you would. Yeah, I'll be switching over because we've had a couple of we had a bit of bad luck with this deck. I mean, it doesn't hurt. Whatever. Okay. There we go. Back to also, I think Germa is solid deck right now. It is. Actually, I'll show you the list I'm currently messing with. I mean, to tell you the truth, most Reiju lists are kind of the same. Actually, no, this is a OP. This is OP 12, I believe. Is it? No, this is not. This is a different list. Where is? Did I have an updated list? No, not in the simulator. Okay, no. So this is what I was running before, but there are 2 new cards that I'm definitely running, and I will see. Hold on. This one, obviously, I'll be running this in the new list, and then what is it? Pheasant? It's an event, or is it Peacock? No, it's not that. Event. It's a 1-drop event. It's one of the newer ones. Here it is. Yeah, Ice Block, Pheasant Peck. So these 2 cards, I think this card is underexplored with Reiju because one of the conditions is that you have to discard a card. Trash 1 card from your hand. So obviously what you want to do is you want to trash an Ichiji with this. And there's no other restriction other than trashing a card in hand, which obviously Reiju is more than happy to do. And that ups our event count as well. So with more events, obviously we can run the new Reiju. So then we're more likely to have this Reiju proc on field. But even then, you know, just having a 4 or 5 blocker is not the end of the world. Occasionally having a 7 blocker, 7k blocker is even better. And then we're still running this stuff. We're still running the Red Rock, the Black Bug. I think we're switching out this Reiju for the Searcher event. We dropped this down to 2 and we're adding the Pheasant Peck. Obviously, we're pulling out the what is this? The Foxy Pirates. We're pulling out the Foxy Pirate engine from the deck as well. These two cards are great, especially going forward. Since OP12 is going to be more event heavy, I think this is going to be a really good card to have because this will force your opponent to pick and choose what cards they want in their hand every time they play an event. Obviously, Pudding is just a staple everywhere, and obviously Red Rock. That should just be a staple for everybody. But yeah, that's kind of like where my brain is for Reiju in the future. Let's see. Well, I mean, I'm glad because I do put a lot of effort to try to make at least something a little bit different from the meta. But again, we're talking about like OP. We're talking about OP 12 too. But the OP 11 list is not bad. It's not too bad. We're still running the Foxy Pirate engine, which I just think oh, what's her name? I got Black Maria and Judge in my list. I hate Judge. I refuse to play Judge. I hate that man. He's a scumbag. I get it. He's a good card for the list. Like a 1 or 2 of, I get it. Like doing 2 Judge is great because he gets to play out all the babies and then the babies get to play all the adults. Let's see. I like this. This is a really good start because we'll actually be able to play our Katakuri into the big boy, into the mom. We'll keep that. Black Maria also, but I've pushed away from Black Maria mostly because other than being a 2k counter, I don't tend to want to be at parity with my opponent's Dawn. Usually I want to be about 4 Dawn anyways because I'm just trying to spam out Ichiji. There we go. What's our top cards? Yeah, that's fine. The 2 of them feels fucking nice. I don't doubt it. It is nice to just be like, I'm gonna rest your Gum Gum Giant on, and then I'm going to basically fill up my board with Ichijis and Reijus. So I get it. I understand, but I have like it's a deep hatred for that man. I do not like him. I think Black Maria is gonna get limited to her. Oh, really? Ooh, I wonder why do you think that? Huh. because I can see that like back in what, OP6, OP7. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, back in the day, I could definitely see Black Maria definitely getting maybe limited or banned. I wonder what card you're thinking of that would warrant that. Because I'm trying to think, what is major Dawn minusing? Right now, Luffy's are the meta for purple. And Luffy's pretty good at breaking parity. I mean, you know, Arkham's Razor, it's the simplest answer. It's just popular. That's a good point. I don't know. I like Black Maria. I don't think it needs to be in every deck. Which is one of the main reasons why I played it, or why I pulled it out of Reiju. Because I didn't think it really needed to be in the Reiju deck. But I could be wrong. I mean, I don't tend to win a lot. So, you know, my takes could be pretty bad. I think so. We're at 8, so they're gonna stifle us. I would like to save this Katakuri for their Hody Jones, potentially. I think I will get rid of the Zeus though. But we'll be able to play out. Should we block her up? I don't like that he hasn't been swinging. He has not giving us anything to hit. All we've been able to do is hit life. We'll give him a reason to hit something. I love this. I think this Katakuri is going to get banned. If you want my honest opinion. This Katakuri is so busted. It feels so good to restand characters that swung so that they stay protected, but man, oh man, this thing is so broken. I love this card. What did you grab? Oh, Beppo. Okay. Let's see. Want to hear it hot take? Okay, yeah, you're right, but I still think Black Maria is gonna be meta until she rotates. Yeah, you know, I don't disagree with you. I think the decks that want her are gonna want a full play set of her. But I think because of the new Luffy decks, they haven't needed Black Maria necessarily because they've always been able to regain the Dawn that they've minused. So I don't know. I think it's possible. I think this is gonna get banned for sure though, at some point. This card is crazy good. Ooh. Do you really think that's gonna go through? Could save it. Because what else do you have? I'm just looking at this. Because he'll have this to swing in with. That's only going to be a 5. I'm not too worried about that. I think I'm okay with giving you my 2 1Ks. Because he won't be able to swing that hard with this. Okay, good. Now we can start big momming. Do I want to though? I think I do. I think we'll definitely let this go. I think. Well, no. I mean, you the writing's on the wall, buddy. You gotta figure yourself out. You know, pray to any god you believe in. The big lady's coming out. Look at that. So busted. Also another take. GGG is getting banned. Is not getting banned. I think you're right. It's not getting banned yet. I think it's not going to get banned yet. If they do mess with it, I think Luffy is more likely to get banned. The blue-purple Luffy is more likely to get banned than Gum Gum Giant is right now. I think... either the next banning or like 1 or 2 bannings in the future, it might get banned. But I think you're right. I don't think it's going to get banned. I think, if anything, the leader will get banned. Because I feel like Blue Purple Luffy is kind of like the problem child here. I don't think green purple is that big of a deal, even though it is. Green purple Luffy is a strong deck, but blue purple Luffy, like, you know, shadows it by a lot. You know, it's miles worse. Do I want to take this? I'm trying to think, because he's not going to be able to swing at my... Because there's no way he can hit this. I'm trying to think. Okay. I mean, what do we get rid of? I think we push this into life. Yeah, we just push that into life, I think. Oh, okay, that's fine. Huh. Let's see. Then I think... Oh. If he wants to counter out, he'll have to commit cards to it. Let's see what happens. I'm curious to see if he has the counter in hand. He does not, or he might not. He could still very well be playing me as a fool. Nope, he didn't have it. That's okay. It's because they got printer and EB starter deck, so they don't want to make a new player set who just started. Yeah, that's also my also what is it? In what set? In PRB2, I think PRB2 has a reprint, like the alt art, crazy alt art version of it. EB is the newest rotation starter deck, and that's true. Yeah, so I do believe you there. I do think it is a problem. I don't know if they're going to deal with it immediately. Just because I'm basing my knowledge off of the Gecko Moria. Gecko Moria was in rotation for so long, and it even got an alt art in PRB1, but it did get banned maybe a set or two afterwards, after its initial reprint. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if they are going to hit Gum Gum Giant, they're going to hit it a set or two later, potentially. But I really think, at the very least, I think they should hit Blue Purple Luffy. I think he's definitely an issue. I have not fought this guy in a million years. What is he trying to do? I'll keep this. I mean, I don't have a choice. I have to keep this. Let's see. Oh, gosh, I know this guy likes to flip things around and shuffle his battlefield into his hand. What's the best thing to grab here? Probably a Katakuri, honestly. I would hopefully one day like to see that again. Man, what is he doing? Okay. If you have 5 characters, return 1 character to its owner's hand, then play up to 1 character with a cost of fireless of a different color. Return that character to your hand. Okay. I haven't seen this man in a million years, and he was a problem. He was definitely... He wasn't... I'm trying to remember. Back in OPO1, he was a very difficult deck to fight. What deck? Where is he from? Yeah, OPO1. He was very difficult to play around. He was a very technical deck. Obviously, Whitebeard dealt with him very easily. Oh, he's got 5 characters on the board. No! Ugh. I don't have my 6 drop, so we're going to hold off for a little bit. Oh, this sucks. Force him to use his blocker. Did he search? He did search. Grab that. The baby. Yeah, look, it's the toy. I guess this was in collaboration with something. Because, Ben Presto. Let's see. Yeah, we'll end there. I work in a TCC store, and people who find the game who knows nothing about this. Big Shanks or yeah. Look, I mean, I'm surprised about the Shanks because Shanks is not like well, hold on. I think I'm gonna take this one. Shanks didn't have a great starter deck, unfortunately. He's gonna definitely swing out. This guy's going monkey mode. Because he'll probably do something here. Hold on. So we saw a lot more Luffy's and Shanks to newer players. Baby Sunny. This is from, is this, no, premium. Yeah, you see it's a promo card. On the bottom right, it says P015P. So this was a promo. I think this was from the Uta starter deck, if I remember right. This should have been from the Uta starter deck. This is pretty old. You see this is from block rotation 1. Oh my god! Stop hitting me! He keeps hitting me! Fine. Look, you did it. You got the stupid cloud out. Are you proud of yourself? Let's see. They pick his character. That's good. That's fair. I would definitely, if I didn't know anything about the card game, I would definitely do the same thing. Get this little idiot out of here. I'm sick of him. I'm tired of looking at his face. You haven't seen Film Red? Oh my god. You gotta watch that. It's so good. It was the most recent. I don't want to. Do I want to? No, I don't want to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw this probably at the bottom of their life. There you go. Have fun. That's how I chose my deck. Your two decks. Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna hold it against you. I also bought the Buggy starter deck and the Yamato starter deck because those are two characters I like a lot. Ah, stop hitting me. You bastard. This guy's gonna get me with a million different paper cuts. Hit one of my characters, damn it. I'm trying to think, is this gonna be worth it? Not gonna be worth it, but I have to take it. Unless I want to waste counter. Oh, this dude. Look at him making his cards dance. Unbelievable. Bah. What can attack? This can't attack yet. This could, but it's not going to be worth anything. Fuck. Do we get a blocker out? Is it going to even matter? I'm thinking. What do I want to get rid of? Do I put this back in life or do I just start blockering up? I think... Oh no! Don't tell him. Do not tell him that. Yeah, don't break his heart. He doesn't know. He doesn't know better. Oh, poor guy. He got baited. Oh man, this sucks. So he's got 3 cards in hand. Do I believe that he's going to be able to counter out of everything? I kind of do. He's got 2 blockers, 3 cards in hand. Oh, this guy's giving me a run for my money. Do we risk sacrificing our Katakuri? Because we could play out our restand one. Come on. Build a blocker. Oh, this guy. This dude. Dang it! I should have kept that Katakuri in hand. He had 2 blockers anyways. Shucks. I'm thinking. Oh, this sucks. This sucks so bad. I'm trying to think. If we go to 2 life, We can take 2 hits. Oh, you are you are tempting me, my friend. He has counter. I know he has counter. There. Yeah, I didn't know better. Oh, this dude. He's just poking. He's poking. He might have this. Let's go! Yes! Holy moly! We got away with it. Oh my god. He's gonna do his shenanigans, but fuck, we got at least another life out of this. No, this is pointless to play out. Oh, this guy. I can't activate blockers with this, huh? Oh, he doesn't have Dawn attached. Okay, good. Get wrecked, loser. You forgot to attach Dawn. I win the moral battle. There we go. Oh, that sucked. He just wants to play the game because he saw some people playing and he wants, like, oh, that looks cool. Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that there are people like that. It's always good to hear that people are just picking it up because they think it looks cool. Because it is just, at its core, it's such a good card game. Like, the One Piece CCG is just solid, like a very solid game. So I'm glad that the bones are good. And then, of course, the IP that's attached to it is even better. Oh, this guy. We're about to beat up an old man. Hopefully. If everything goes according to plan, we will beat up this old man. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, I think that was the right call. I wouldn't have the heart to either. He'll figure it out one day. I'm sure someone's gonna like clown on him when they mention it, but that's okay. Because I believe there's a couple of characters like that, like Shirahoshi, I believe, is also under 18. But not a lot of people knew that until I think that was told in the main story. That she was like 16 or something, if I remember right. And then we'll play this out. But yeah, Bonnie being a child was like, that blew my mind. When they dropped that, I was like, holy moly, no way. Because so many people thought she was like, people didn't know what her actual age was. I remember everyone's like, oh, you know, the old lady, that's her real form. But no, nobody in a million years thought it was the child form. Nobody thought, no theories were out there. Yeah. Thank you. So I love that. Oh, like always, Oda's always trying to, what is it? Change your perspective of his characters. Ooh, interesting. I do appreciate that about Oda, is that no character is ever what they seem. Like definitely with we just saw that with Loki. Loki was set up in the story to be a super villain, and then it ended up that he's just misunderstood. Poor guy. Never had love. You cry. I cry for him. So I definitely love that. His characters are never what they seem to be. And that's what I think about this guy. I think this guy is probably, I don't know. We never really got to see a lot of Vegapunk, but the type of people that Vegapunk hung out with makes me question him. I'm always questioning Vegapunk. I'm like, if you're not an evil dude, what are you doing hanging out with all these evil people? This can't be KO'd in combat, right? Yeah. Let's go, life. Fucking right? Dude. What, like, she was comically evil. That was like, she lost it, man. Like Loki's mom, my goodness. That woman was insane. I don't know. I don't know if it's to pity her or I don't pity her. Like what she did was horrible. Who? I don't want to say spoilers on camera, but who does that to their newborn? It's insane. It is absolutely wild. Absolutely. Yeah, I know about, yeah, like he had to work with the government, but what was the name of his original group? Oh shucks, I already forgot. Hold on, I'm gonna let this go, and I'm gonna grab, well, I have to grab this. But he was hanging out with Judge and he was hanging out with Queen, and those are two characters that I am extremely sus of. Like they're scumbags too. If this does go through, I think I might let it go through. Judge, Queen, Caesar, and Vegapunk. Yeah. He's the original science trio. Like, those are some bad dudes. Like, we saw how bad those people are. So the fact that Vegapunk was cool with those people, hung out with those people, made a whole scientist group with them, it's like, I've got my eyes on him. I mean, he's dead, but I got my eyes on him. So, let's see. I don't have another homie out, but we can finally drop our pen mom. Does he has a blocker? See if we can get him to use his blocker. Or start wasting cards in hand. Because we're going to get a really bad crackback. We risk the crackback. On KO, if you have 2 or less life, summon a 4-cost below character from your trash rested. You don't have a 4-cost, buddy. Mads, that's right, that's what it was, Mads. I completely forgot. I wonder, can she sacrifice herself? Other than this character. Okay, so we won't be able to use her. Alright. Your move, Yugi. What you gonna do? I mean, in theory, he does have game. He has 4 characters. I only have 3 life. If he can get at least, if he can get them all to hit through, he's technically got it. I don't know if he's brave enough though. That's the question. Is he brave enough to go full monkey mode and just hit me? We do have a 2K counter, so we can scare him off. Unless he has a rush character. What could he have at rush? At 7. At 6. 5, he might have Ace as a rusher. Don't think we plan on playing this. Come on, man! This dude. No! At 4? There's a Katakuri that has rush at 4. I doubt he's playing that. Oh, he's looking for answers. Yeah, I do too. The Emperors, we only know about... Oh, who was one of the Emperors in the Underworld? I believe one of them was Morgan's. I think Morgan's was one. There was another. There was a Loan Shark. And Stussy was also one of them. The clone Stussy was one. Did he play a blocker? No, he just has life. Okay. Let us see. 2, 4, 6. We're gonna end up swinging big. because this is going to get played out. Stussy and Morgan's, and I believe there was I don't remember if this was like a fan theory or not, but there was someone else. It was hang on. How do I want to handle this? Because if I don't play this right, we might have given this game up. Okay, whew. Wipe the sweat off my brow with that one. We got names of all of them. They was Sanji's. Oh, at Sanji's wedding. Okay, yeah. We saw what was the one of them recently died. Didn't one of them die at the wedding? It was the loan shark guy who I think people were saying that was related to Crocodile. That might have been a fan theory, but I have like vague memories of that. I think that might have been a fan theory that one of the emperors of the underworld was like Law's, or was Crocodile's dad or something like that. I don't know if it's ever been confirmed or not. Oh, great. Perfect. Gilbertson, Helmet, and Field. Ooh. Hold on. We have a... This is pretty good. We don't have a mid game. Well, kinda. I'm gonna keep that. He chose to go first, so we got second. The Field. Okay. He's related to Mads. Played for Mads Lab. Ooh. Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't know that. But we can't do anything on 2. I'm gonna have to look up a picture of this man. Okay, that's fine. He hasn't been taking life, which is interesting. Oh, Nami, that's fine. I think we give him the 1 counter. Because we're not ready to take life yet. So now we're at 4. You can do 3, search for our 6. What do we have? Okay, that's fine. And what did you get? Ugh. Okay, perfect. This is exactly who I wanted to see. Hopefully one day I get to see you as well, Big Mom. I'll see you in your dreams. In chapter stories. Okay, like the chapter stories at the start of the manga, right? Or at the start of the whole thing. Like what we're currently in with Yamato. Do I want this in hand? I have one in hand. My favorite one, yeah, cover story. That's what, yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. The cover stories. My favorite cover story right now is Oh My Beiji. I mean, Yamato's is fine. I get it. Yamato's going through like the Odin's trials. He's gonna block this out. So we're just gonna... Should have probably taken that hit in hindsight. Do we have anything for 2? We don't have anything for 2. We're just gonna hit him. Let him block out. Okay. Yeah, Oh My Beiji was my favorite. And oh, I just remembered the fan one. Where they oh shucks, what's his name? The captain of the from Usopp's story. Kobe's my favorite. Yeah, I don't remember Kobe's. I'm trying to remember the fan one I'm thinking of. I love anything with Kobe, honestly. Kobe, I love watching Kobe's story. I love seeing his stuff unfold. Are you talking about like his training arc? I remember his training arc from the anime. I don't know if that was ever in the manga. If they ever showed his cover. Do I want to take this? I think I do because this is a 0 cost event. No, is it? I think it is. I think I'll take this. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah. This is the Banish one. It wouldn't be a bad idea to get this one out. Doesn't have anything else to hit us with. Oh, I was wrong. I forgot he played that last turn. I got caught with my pants down. Oh, nice. Haha. It was on purpose. It was totally on purpose. I totally knew that was there and totally planned that. We see you join Garp's ship and stuff. He gets trained by him and stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was a really good one. Man, that's old. that brings me back. The original. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. Let's see. He has a blocker. Do you think he'll give up? No, I'll try with my leader. I hope we get to see more stuff. I want to see Rocky Port. I know, like, we've been told what's going on in Rocky Port, but I want to see Rocky Port actually done. Ooh, interesting. We could throw his Katakuri into life, but I don't think that's the plan. Not yet. Maybe next turn. This is gonna get very tricky because he has a very big board that is like in lethal range, and all I have is a big mom. Oh, that's right, but the buggy one. I remember the buggy one. That's when he they showed what happened when Luffy launched him into the sky. I think that was the cover. Was that anime exclusive? Because that's when he went into the mystery island with oh, what's his name? The guy stuck in the treasure chest. Oh, I'm very scared. I'm very scared. Sadly, I don't think we're gonna get that one. Otherwise, One Piece is gonna be. I want it to be. I want it to be 1,000,000 chapters long. Oh. 7. I would need to counter out of this one. Potentially. The thing is, I think throwing a blocker down is pointless at this point. We're gonna have to just give up our Katakuri blocker and just take the next hits. Because what does he have? He has 8. Oh, what can he do for 8? Oh, he better not have a rusher. I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, no! Dang it. That man, yeah, he really does. I feel so bad for him because he's always working. Oda's always on the grind. And with the new season of the live action One Piece, he's gonna be back on that same grind. I think during the making of the first season of live action One Piece, he had taken like, what was it, like a month or 2 off, and like he felt really guilty by that, so he put out like 3 or 4 chapters back to back. I think that was during Egghead, I want to say, or was that during Wano? I don't remember exactly. We have this. I don't want to risk it, so I'm going to keep, just because we have this in our hand. This is usually what you want your first play to be. Man, Oda, I would love to get like an extra 1,000 chapters. I know it's not going to happen. It shouldn't. That poor man needs a break. You're absolutely right. But oh man, I would love to see more One Piece stuff. I think I'm going to want to get rid of this. This guy can tend to be a problem. Oh, okay. That was, yeah. Because I remember it was when the creator of Dragon Ball passed away. He took like a medical break as well. So I mean, I get it. He's getting up in age, so I don't want him to I don't want him to be stressed out. This is a 4-drop. I just realized we're fighting Hody Jones. I have never in a million years fought this man. What is this? I haven't seen this man since he came out in OP6. Holy moly. He's old. Yeah, he's getting up in the years. I think he started One Piece when he was like before he was 20 or when he was 20. I think I want to counter out of this. That's okay. I don't mind losing that. Just Googled his age. Ooh. Prepare yourself. I will use a card action. Okay. So we're gonna get to 10 Dawn. He could play out Hody Jones, which then we can throw back into life. Actually, no, we'll be in 10 Dawn. Ooh, we can do the thing. We can play out both Katakuris since we got this in hand. He's 50. Oh no. Oh, the humanity. Oh, he's old. I don't like this. I hope he takes care of himself. Character rush. That is completely fine by me. Who are we most worried about? We're gonna have to take this one. We could play it out. I'm not against the idea of playing this guy out. He's immune. What is he immune to? Can't attack character the same turn they played. When attacking, if your leader has Fisherman character, cannot be KO'd in battle, and has power plus 2k until the start of your next turn. Okay, so that's pretty good. This guy's the one I'm more scared of. So we're gonna get to play both of these out. Oh, that feels good. This is an 8. We're gonna need all 10 Dawn though. So we're just gonna hit him. So it would be, what is he at? Oh, he's only at 7. No. Oh, the humanity. We can't do the thing because this is gonna only let you play Big Mom characters or Katakuris that are at your opponent's Dawn. So he's at 7. Oh, it's son of a gun. You can't do the thing I want. 8, 9, 10. He's immune. We could get rid of him. I don't think it's a smart idea though. Make him waste more cards. And then I still would like to get rid of this. Bottom. Okay. He's getting better at taking care of himself. Oh, he takes so many breaks. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. I love One Piece, but you know, if he has to go on break for a while for it, I'm more than happy. I want him to be able to finish. I want him to put out the chapter that has the final chapter of One Piece. I want him to be there for the final chapter. Oh no, that's fine. He's probably gonna get rid of this. That's fine. We're not worried about, I hate Vanderdecken. This is another character I hate. I do use him in one of my decks, but it's because he has such a good ability. That's okay. 2 more chapters? Oh man, he's gonna leave us on a cliffhanger too. You know it. Or it might be the end of the flashbacks. That's how it feels at the moment. He's also a pedophile. Yeah, because I always forget, like, oh man, this guy was hitting on like a child. He's like, what's the name of that character from Twilight? Jacob. He's literally Jacob in the One Piece world. It's gonna require 4K. I don't have 4K to give him. let that resolve. It is! I was like, Oda, what the heck? What are you doing, Oda? That's insane. I like your word. You gotta pick your poison. I'm trying to think. His board's starting to fill out. 8. Doesn't have a blocker yet. Okay. All right. Yeah. On my tier list, the Enderdecken is below Judge. I would agree with that one. I've been hearing that sentiment recently. A lot of people aren't liking Hody Jones right now. I think it's funny, but I understand why. Resting your 2 blockers or 2 of your Dawn, no questions asked, is kind of tough. Well, you have to draw your life, but that's not even a downside, honestly. I have a suspicious feeling we're not going to see Charlotte and Linlin. 6, 7. Are we gonna make it out of this, actually? Ooh, we might not. Oh, did he play this? Oh no! He played out the Noah's Ark, rested everything. Oh, bastard, I was wondering, hey, what happened to my blocker? Son of a gun. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to counter out of this one. Who are you going after? I mean, unfortunate, but I won't be able to do anything about that. Let's see. So that's good. He doesn't have a blocker. He's got 2, 4, 6. Let's see what you do about that, Mr. Fishman. Yippee! What did you have in hand? Not a lot. You were just as bad as I was. Oh boy. Oh, he wasn't gonna draw the Hody too. Oh, did you see that? Hold on. It is. Was it his second card? Oh yeah, he would have had to draw 2 cards to get his Hody. Oh. Did you see Gecko Moria is getting more support? Yeah, I did. I'm so glad. I'm so happy that Gecko Moria is getting more support now. It's finally we're getting our it's not even our big body. Let me see. Is it on the simulator yet? I actually don't know. Let me quickly check. But I think it's a 6-drop that plays a 4-cost rested, I believe. Where would it be? Let me get rid of this. Where is the new stuff? Because I'm wondering if they added it into the simulator yet. Doesn't look like it, no. Character, yeah, there it is. The PRP, yeah, 6 cost, 7k power, special Thriller Bark. It's cool that it's a 7 Warlords card. Thriller Bark power to play 1 character with a cost of 4 rested from your trash. Then you give your leader. That's pretty good. I don't know how to feel about it because Gecko Moria, I mean, that's the ability of Gecko Moria, essentially, right? So play 1 Thriller Bark character with a cost of 4 or less from your trash. So he doesn't play it rested. Gecko Moria plays it out active. The new Gecko is going to play it rested. And I don't think it's going to have... doesn't have counter. But, oh man, I mean, it's good to get some support, you know? The scraps we can get for these 2 poor decks after what they did to my boy. After they massacred my boy with this banning. Granted, this card was busted. It really is, yeah. It's a small version of a cost Gecko Moria. I really wish they would have just type locked it instead, but I get it. That's one reason why I don't like when they ban cards. Whenever they ban cards, they make like worse versions of the, like, it almost feels like it's on purpose, like we're being punished. Like, for instance, this law is just a shell of his former glory. It's so sad. Dawn -3. Send one of your 3k power or higher characters to the bottom of its deck, then play up to 1/4 cost heart pirate type character from your hand. And the sad thing is they never made support for this either. Like, it's legal. It's, what is it? It's a set 3, so it's gonna stay in rotation for a while, but they're not even printing like support for this poor man. It's very unfortunate to see. But yeah, I think it's gonna be ultimately good. It's gonna be nice to get Gecko Moria back into the game, because the deck itself is pretty strong. It's a pretty good like swarm deck. It's kind of like old school. Well, it's kind of like Doflamingo, Blue Doflamingo. It has a similar feel if you build it like Thriller Bark Pirates. If you do a tribal deck, it feels pretty good. It feels like a Delphi deck. So I'll probably also, the alt art looks really good on that new 6-drop. Like, I like how they have Gecko Moria with his zombies, and like the foiling has the zombies with their eyes glowing and stuff like that. You should. Right now's the best time to play him. He's so dirt cheap. You can probably buy his entire deck for a piece of gum. I would recommend it. It was fun. Oh my gosh. Jenks, that's fine. Dawn -3. Your film type characters gain 2k power during this turn. That's fine. What do you wish to do, Jenks? So we're going second. What do we want to do? We do have searchers. I think I'm going to keep, because we have the potential of finding our stuff. We can just double searcher, beat this man up. Because we're going to be looking for our Big Mom, and we're going to be looking for our 6-drop. This is a great secondary thing to find. Maybe one day I'll see that card again. Here it is. Perfect. Bring these back up. All right, so we're set. We are sitting pretty. Ooh, interesting. That's a good thing. It's good to get that drop down early, because the longer that stays on the board, the better. We could get rid of it. I'm not against getting rid of it. What do we have? Ooh, that's not great. I mean, those two in life is not the best. There we go. Oh, interesting. Ooh, vanilla. Do. Yeah. Okay, Parasparrow. Man, this is really bad life. It's all bricks in hand, or all bricks in life. I mean, it's better for the bricks to be in life than to be my next card, I suppose. I have no idea what this guy's gonna do. I have not seen someone play Shanks in a hot minute. In fact, just like Cody Jones, I don't think I've ever seen anyone play this deck. It could be interesting. This is gonna give them a 2k buff, right? 7, 8, 9. Ooh, these are gonna be 9 drops. That's kind of scary. You know what? I don't even have 2ks in hand. This is rough. All of a sudden, this got really scary. Because these are also countered as well, so these aren't even the worst thing to draw. And if he starts using his ability, he'll be able to hit over Katakuri, this one. Okay. So I might try to stick one of these into life. Don't think that's a terrible idea. He'll probably want to go into here. He might be able to save it. He's at 9 Dawn. What is he going to do for 9? I'm a little tempted to keep the Zeus because he's going to want to play Black Maria again. Because doing a Dawn -3 is not going to help. What's he going to look for? Oof. Oh no. This poor guy is probably having a worse time than I am. Okay. Blocker. Not bad. Could go into here. I might consider saving it. 7. Because then he'll want to go into here. I think it's better to let it go. Yeah. Okay. That is perfect. He'll probably want to have an easy block. Come on. I know you want to give up your blocker. It's right there. It's so tantalizing. Ah, boo. Oh, nice. This is a great card. If they ever ban Gum Gum Giant, just start using this. This is like almost as good. This is like the second best event if they ever ban Gum Gum Giant. A good tip for everyone out there. Why did that not work? Huh. Your leader or one of your characters getting. Why is that? That's very strange. I don't know why that didn't work for him. 3 life. I think we're okay to deploy this. So yeah, really is. I wonder what happened there. I wonder why that didn't 5, 6, 7, 8. That would have worked. I don't know. This could be his first time playing, potentially. I'm not sure. But I'm wondering what happened there. Oh, what is happening? Oh, he's doing it. He's finally doing it. So he'll be able to get 3 swings in. We're at 4 life, so we're okay. Unless he, wants to hit this. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, we can't save it. Bye. Bye, Katakuri. That's fine. Yeah, we'll use the trigger. Okay. So I think he still has a blocker. Now this is the point where we start getting a little bit nervous. Because his board is currently bigger than our board. But these 3 dinguses here. Okay, he gave that up. Give the Spanish. Swing in. And then we will have to... There we go. So we're at 3 life. He's for sure got 4 hits in him. We do have a walker. And at least 2 2Ks. We're doing fine. I think this is still like in our favor. This is still in our favor, but he is getting a wider board. 4 cards in hand. We're not sure exactly what's in his hand. This is a good card. What are you grabbing? So he's grabbing 2Ks. So he's on the defense. He's gonna be very sorry when I drop this again. I mean, either I'm gonna drop this, or I might just go monkey mode and try to push in for game. What'd you grab? Another 2K? He's grabbing a lot of 2Ks. So 2. Ooh. So he has at least, unless this is the one he searched out, he has at least 4K worth of counter in hand. What's he thinking? So these are all swingable. You only have 3 life. 7, 8, 9. Probably gonna give the blocker, give him something to hit. If he wants to keep hitting this, that's fine with us. We can at least defend it for a little bit. That is fine by us. You can have that one. Rough. Yeah, it's going down. So, doesn't have a blocker. We could either go wide or we can go tall. Actually, why don't we just like just hit him for 22? Let's go. So we had 4, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, no, he wasn't getting that. That's unfortunate. That was a fun battle though. I am really liking this list. We just did our testing on this one. This felt a lot better. I don't know if we just had bad luck with this pudding list. I mean, I think it was just a little bit of bad luck with this list. Mostly because the first 2 games we got to play with this were really, really bad. Like, we got our worst hands with this version of the deck, which is unfortunate because during playtesting, I had about 50-50 win rate with this one. Yeah, it definitely looked a lot better too. I think this one definitely felt more consistent, and we didn't make that big of changes with this list. We really didn't like feel the hurt of Hiyori. Hiyori didn't feel that bad. It was just a 2K counter in hand. It was nice to dig 1 card deeper. All we had to do was give up our Sanjis, which is fine. Our Sanjis got replaced with our Katakuri. This Katakuri, I mean, all-star in the deck. I'm surprised more people aren't playing this card in their list anymore. Also, like, keep in mind, this used to be like a $60 card. So it's still, I still think there's like at least $60 worth of value with this card. It still feels pretty good into the meta. This was designed to be like a tech card for any purple Luffy list. But honestly, just getting rid of stuff just felt really good. Ultimately, we didn't really get to do very much with our homie package, unfortunately. And we didn't see a lot of Brulees, but that's fine. That's by design. Brulee's only at 2. We're not supposed to see it very often. It was nice to have our 0-cost counters for, you know, cards like Parasparrow and for the extra Katakuris in hand. I like this. This was good. We didn't get to use Usohachi. That's fine. Like, Usohachi is definitely not needed. I mean, it's a good 2K counter. Don't get me wrong. But it didn't feel like we needed to play it out for any reason. Obviously, our all-stars putting Katakuri into one of our Katakuris into Big Mom. And then, you know, these were just a nice cherry on top of that whole train, that whole tempo. So it feels like a pretty good tempo deck, I think. It's a rush tempo deck. Maybe, I don't know if it's better than Purple Luffy, but it feels like it plays very similar to Purple Luffy. Granted, Purple Luffy has a lot of different cards now. Purple Luffy has Luffy Taro, it has Beer Luffy, and then it has the 9-cost Rusher. So I still think Luffy's are still better than the Big Mom engine, but this was fun. I had a lot of fun with this list. Let me go back so I can get some music in the background while I'm gonna be wrapping up. So Moki, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It was good, as always. Nice to have someone to talk to about One Piece again. I love it, especially now that I'm caught up with the chapters. Holy moly. The chapters are really good. They're only getting better with time. Oh, no, not that. There we go. Do I have a buddy to raid into? Oh, we can raid into Poseidon. That is not a bad idea. I don't know if Poseidon is streaming any One Piece. Just chatting. That's fine. So, yeah, I'll see you around, Moki. If you want to hang out, we're going to be raiding into Poseidon. I'm not personal friends with her, but we do both love the One Piece TCG. If you want to talk to her about One Piece, she is the person to talk to. She's a big fan. There we go. It's going crazy. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I will see you, I think, tomorrow, where we play something else. I'm not 100% sure. But until next time, I'll catch you in the next video. So goodbye. Bye, 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 bye.